and I went to the national level,
Okay.
you know, and I won the competition to go to Tops and Blues. So I went to Tops and Blues, rocked with them for about 9 months. And by the time I got back from that tour in Germany, my grandmother, actually when I won the first competition, second competition, my grandmother passed. And that was my heart. That was my father's mom, Evelina, Afro-Cubana, you know?
Okay. All right.
And, you know, she was my girl. You know, that was my grandmother used to, I'll tell you, she bought my first drum set.
Now, you're talking about the drums, but you play
I play everything.
You play
I play
everything.
hundreds. Hundreds. This song is featured on my upcoming album. It's called New Orleans. Sons and daughters of slaves held unto the culture of which you love. So shame on you for thinking all the wrong things about this place. I hear words that say they don't belong to the human race. And refugees, you call them when they belong here more than you. We can see you don't care and you want it to go away. But Mr. Bush, you're looking like the devil man every day. New Orleans, New Orleans. Where is that sweet sound of your jazz music? Where is that smell of your food? New Orleans, New Orleans. Through this tragedy, I hope and pray that Jah will give you one more day to live. Sons and daughters of slaves, held on to the culture of which you love. So shame on you for thinking all the wrong things about this place. I hear words that say they don't belong to the human race. And refugees, you call them when they belong here more than you. We can see you don't care and you want it to go away. But Mr. Bush, you're looking like the devil man every day. New Orleans, New Orleans. Where is that sweet sound of your jazz music? Where is that smell of your food? New Orleans, New Orleans. Through this tragedy, I hope and pray that God will give you one more day to live. Ninth Ward, Congo Square. Yeah, man. So I'm a conguero, you know. And I play timbales, you know. I learned how to play timbales from Tito Puente. You know, I learned how to play congas from Armando Peraza, you know, who is Santana's main man. You know, and Black Magic Woman, you know, you hear the solos, that's him.
Now, I went to your MySpace page, and it listed your influences, and the paragraph must have been about like that long. So it was like, okay, now I can't ask them about everyone. Now, I heard in the green room you talking about Stevie Wonder, you know, and how great he was. I learned in the green room through you
Stevie
that he was a great percussionist, a drummer.
Yeah.
And you know, I know Stevie Wonder is an amazing musician and artist, but I didn't know he was that great of a drummer.
Oh yeah, Stevie is so wicked as a drummer.
Yeah.
He's an urban legend.
So his drumming influenced you? Did his,
I tell you,
percussion performance influence you?
in some ways, My influences from drums, from Art Blakey. Art Blakey was like my first teacher. But realistically, my biggest influence on drums, and it may blow your mind,
is
Ringo Starr.
really from the Beatles.
When I seen Ringo Starr,
Okay.
you know, doing this right here,
Okay.
from me seeing him do that, I said, man, if he can do that, I can do
You
that.
do it also. Okay.
You know.
All right.
And then Stevie, he came later because, you know, when I first started checking out Motown, you know, I guess Stevie was 14 years old, you know, and I was real young then.
Okay. Well, let's talk about your current projects. I know you have a work in progress, and I have a CD with two of the cuts of the. Let's start
Actually,
with
have two records, two complete albums.
two complete albums.
Yeah.
Okay, and this one is
Peace
Peace
Signs.
Signs, Noom and Newer Africa.
And New Africa.
Okay,
yeah.
so what is? Talk a little bit about this project. And on the back, it's the Oklahoma freedman's son,
Yeah.
Brother Nun.
Brother Noon.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So you want me to talk about this one here?
Yeah.
Peace Signs is an album that I've been working on that vibe for a while. This is a collaboration with Sidney Mills, who was a keyboard player for Steel Pulse.
Okay.
And a lot of my writing, he's always my co-producer because I need another ear to pay attention to me so I don't get out of hand when I'm writing and doing my thing. So Sidney and I, you know, we come up with a few tunes on this thing together, but he's playing keyboards and he engineered the whole project. Now, this is a reflection of what's going on over the past couple years, I would say, as I've been observing what's happening within the Bush. I mean, I'm political, I'm an activist. So what's happening with the Bush administration, even if I wasn't political, the devastation that he affected America so hard, you know, and the rest of the world with his indecisions and his not really being smartest president in the world. But Peace Signs is a collection of things, like I say, it's peace signs. I see peace signs. I see signs of peace. And that's the reason why I wrote that song, I mean that particular album in that context. I wrote it as, I got, the first song is I'm About to, you know, and it's just me beatboxing.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of fun, funny. You know, I like to be comical about certain things.
Right.
I have a sense of humor, you know. And then Peace Signs is the second track, the first real music track that's on there. And I did go back to the past. I got Express Yourself, you know. Express yourself. Yeah, I got that. And I also have a remix of that with the famous rapper Consequence, who works with he's worked with Tribe Called Quest, and he works with Kanye West and Jay-Z, and he's got his own thing happening.